definition. Not that ours is great or better than anybody else's. It's just that for training purposes, we want to clearly define what coaching is. And so what we have on page 8 is a definition. I take that back. Sorry. We have what coaching is not. Okay. Here's
when we asked Reebok to send us Terry Tate, some people thought we were crazy. But I'm a firm believer in paradigm breaking, outside the box thinking. Anyway. It's over 15 minutes ago, Mitch! And since Terry's been with us, our productivity has gone up 46%. I'm getting more from our employees than ever before. You know you need a cover sheet on your TPS report, Bridget! That ain't new, baby! Hey, James! What's really impressed me is how Terry's become part of the Felcher family. He fits right in here. That's a long business call, Terry! To be honest, I wish Reebok sent us 10 Terry Tates. It's pain time, baby!
When we show this to managers, they go, "That's not coaching?" Seems like the kind of coaching I need. And we say, that's problem solving, that's corrective action. Okay, so all these things that we talked about, you know, being late from breaks or playing games on company time, that's not a coaching thing, right? Those are things that you handle through corrective action. I want to talk to you about coming in late today. That's what we talk about, not coaching. Coaching is something different. So what is coaching? If that's not coaching, then what is coaching? But isn't that fun? I love that. Okay, anyway. So coaching is, and on page 8 we've got a definition of coaching. The way we're going to define it so that we can differentiate from managers, coaching is 3 things. It's a two-way interactive process of communication. We are talking one-on-one with one employee. Okay? What we're doing is we're facilitating a discussion. We're using questions, and you're going to hear questions come up over and over again. We're using questioning as a way to facilitate discovery. Okay, so how do we know what the employee knows unless we ask them? And how do we know unless we listen? So we're going to be looking at a coaching model that uses questions and uses listening in order to help people self-assess. The other thing that it's a method of building courage, self-esteem, responsibility, and cooperation. We're using some techniques in here called self-assessment, disclosure, and feedback. Now that sounds really highfalutin and stuff. All it is really is what we're talking about is we don't want our employees to come to us every single time they have a question. How am I doing? 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 As managers, we don't have time for that. So what we want to encourage is that they take the responsibility for self-assessing, for determining how they're doing. Okay? They're using us simply for verification. Okay? So that's the second part. And then the third part on the bottom part of page 8 is a commitment to superior performance. This isn't about just being huggy or being nice. It really is about performance. And so as we're working with employees, we want to identify what performance they want to or need to do better in order to succeed on their job or to plan for their next career development step. So it's about performance. It's not about being nice. Am I nice, Joanne? No.
Unfortunately, you are.
And very performance-driven. And for those of you that know me, that's true. So that's what coaching is. That's how we're defining it. We are differentiating it from those other things. And those other things are listed at the bottom. It's not counseling. It isn't getting to know somebody's personal life in order to make them more effective on a job. I don't want to hear about friends, you know, marital problems, okay? That isn't what coaching is about. Okay? It's not that I'm not going to be nice to her, it's just that there's another mechanism. You know, it's an EAP program or something else that we have available to us. Okay? Drug problems, children at home problems. Those are issues that we probably aren't going to be dealing with in a coaching environment. So we're differentiating that out. Corrective action, the Terry Tate piece. Okay? Although I'm not quite sure Terry Tate does it right. Will performance improve? Yeah. Like immediately, short term, lawsuits begin. Yeah. And other management, I mean, we've got, you know, setting vision and setting goals with employees. That's all part of management techniques and providing on-the-spot feedback. Like, I really, you know, appreciate the work that you did for me yesterday. It really helped out. That's feedback. coaching is a little more than that. So now that we've kind of differentiated all these other elements, let's get into the coaching model.